Here we are. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Football Connect. So, just 17 minutes ago, Real Madrid just announced their new kit of the season. So, if you are seeing this, you are actually seeing some of the real life pictures of the new kit. I want to hear your thoughts, how you think about it, and how much it is. How do you really value this? Tell me if you want to know because I'm compiling a kit video that I'll be analyzing every single kit that has been released. We know that there are already a lot that are out. So you guys do me a favor, go on the Football Connect on Instagram and on Facebook. You'll find that there are two posts that I did putting more different kits that I have right now in my store. I wanna hear you guys choosing which one you feel like is the best so that I can include some of your comments there in the video so that it just becomes amazing. But anyway, that's not where we are really here to talk about. Let's get this show started. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the Football Connect. Always important. So let's get this started.
Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff.
Hello guys and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam and we are back again with another one, and we are talking about some interesting news that we saw from yesterday's games. I'm really sorry I was supposed to cover some of this African football, like South African football, but there were some problems that I was dealing with, and Mr. Gameplay kept asking, when will I be going live? When will I be going live? I couldn't actually go live because there were some crazy technical difficulties I was dealing with. But anyway, we are working so hard to sort that out as well. But anyway, we are here to talk about England and Trent Alexander-Arnold. I don't know if there will ever be any person who has ever go Trent in this Euro. The story that all the Englishmen and different people around the world globally, especially some of the Liverpool fans, who ever talk about like the way we have talked about Trent Alexander-Arnold and Southgate. So Southgate was expected not to pick Trent Alexander-Arnold by all the media outlets. It went viral all over social media, and he got some crazy. There were some crazy comments that came from that situation. A lot of people saying that maybe he hates the guy. I even did 2 or 3 videos on just talking about the reason why Trent Alexander-Arnold deserved to be in the team that was going to the Euro for the 2020. For Euro 2020, which is now being played in 2021 because of COVID-19. You all know that. But yesterday, as England was getting their legs started to prepare, remember we are only left with 9 or if it's not 8 days before the Euro starts. So they were just playing some friendlies to get the team joined and playing together. And Trent Alexander-Arnold started yesterday, which I have to say also congratulations to Saka, who scored his first goal for England, which was amazing, and he gave England the win. So Trent Alexander-Arnold was playing in this position, and because Southgate maybe was working so hard to prove to the world that there's no bad blood between him and the young kid, and he actually loves the young kid. He decided to do it not because maybe it was really the right thing to do. He decided to make maybe the Trent Alexander-Arnold to play almost the full game, which I feel like it was a bad idea, especially that this was just friendlies. He was playing the game, and then later on he went out of the game because he picked up a knock. Rumors is to be believed that it was a thigh, according to Southgate. We are yet to hear more into that situation, that what really happened to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Is it that he's really injured, that he has to be taken out of the Euros, or what? And if he's taken out to the Euros, what's gonna happen? And with the amount of noise we made, coming to this game, you wonder that, is it now that Southgate will be saying that good riddance, I cannot choose the right player that I wanted, that Trent Alexander-Arnold to take the position because of how much people were making noise about the situation, and it was forced so that he proved to the world that he's a good man. At the same time, trying to do what he can do, he can now choose one of the players he wanted to go and represent England with him in the Euros. Or maybe he's actually now broken, that now he has lost some of the people that he needed, or the person he needed in this Euro team. Of course, it's not really what we want to hear, but there are a lot of people not playing in the position of Trent Alexander-Arnold, because just to talk about it, there are already a lot of people who are playing that position, who are already in the England squad, the likes of Kyle Walker, Kellen Trippier, and also, who's the other one? Yeah, Reece James. Before I go anywhere, Kellen Trippier, by the way, is being rumored to be in talks with Manchester United, or his representatives are talking with Manchester United, as people say that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer feels like he's not really satisfied with the way, that's not my words, people, he's not really satisfied with the way Alon Wan-Bissaka is playing, and he needs somebody who can, at least when he defends, he can go and cross balls, proper goals, not like what he does, and maybe actually teach Aaron Wan-Bissaka how to chest the ball, like how to control the ball with your chest, because these things, people, you've not been working yet. Like, I don't know what you'll be trying to do. Anyway, I'm making a joke over that. So that is another news to look at. But anyway, let's go back to the story in that we need to talk about, Trent Alexander-Arnold. And now we wonder what's gonna happen now, especially that we know that he's injured and we have not yet had the full length of the injury, and what both England and Liverpool will decide over Trent Alexander-Arnold, if he's fit enough to continue on the Euro, or he has to be taken out like what they had to do with Greenwood, so that he goes and prepare and he recover for himself, so that he prepares easily and well for the next season. That are all the questions that we're all asking ourselves questions at the moment, and I wonder what's gonna happen, and I wonder who is really going to be the replacement. My man is on Jesse Lingard if he has to be replaced, by the way. I'm not saying that he's going to be replaced. I'm saying that if he has to be replaced, who's going to be the replacement? Jesse Lingard is, for me, the best candidate that I feel like he has to be there as well. Anyway, I'm not the one who's going to make the decisions, because also the midfielders are few, and the Trent Alexander-Arnold, if he was not going to be playing on the left, on the right back, of course he was going to be playing in the midfield. So yeah, that will actually basically make sense if they put Jesse Lingard. But all in all, we are going to try to go through what should I say, an analysis for the game yesterday and what happened, and I'll basically talk about the other friendlies that were played yesterday, some that maybe most of you didn't watch, and what really happened. I had some chance to peep and actually see, especially talking about the retaining of Benzema and Muller for both Germany and France. We have to talk about how their first impression after coming back to the international, how it went. So there's a lot of trends that always happen in football, and it's like a culture. Right now, talking about the end of the Premier, of all the leagues in Europe, the most trending thing that has been happening is managers quitting. We had the likes of Zidane, we had the likes of Roy Hodgson, we had the likes of a lot of Nuno Espirito Santos. We have a lot of people, and Antonio Conte also quitting. So it means that a lot of teams didn't have managers. Also, the rumor, the new one is Carlo Ancelotti. So a lot of people have been quitting. So I would want to talk about that as well. It's gonna be a video that I will be putting into my own and talk about some of the reasons why these managers were quitting, or maybe what I think were the reasons. Because I'm gonna try to make up some words, and it's gonna be interesting. Trust me on that one. Anyway, let's visit the story of our young boy Trent Alexander-Arnold, so that we try to find out what they are saying and what Supersport has to say for us. So yes, This is the story from SuperSport. So they're saying Trent Alexander-Arnold gave Southgate a Euro 2020 injury scare as Bukayo Saka scored his first goal for England in Wednesday's friendly against Austria. Oh, it's Australia. Yeah, Australia. Liverpool's right back Trent Alexander-Arnold limped off late in the second half after injuring his thigh while clearing the ball. Imagine. The 22-year-old looked emotional as he needed assistance to hop around the Riverside Stadium pitch. Southgate admits that he was concerned as he waits for tests on Trent Alexander-Arnold over the next 24 hours. So it's not yet 24 hours yet. We will definitely know maybe later on today. Then we'll come with the breaking news. Trent Alexander-Arnold is out or still in the game. We have no idea. We'll hear what's going to happen. We are going to have to look. It's not good to see him come off in that way he did. Southgate said, we have to assess him. I think it's a thigh, but the medical team are assessing him. If not a good sign to see him walk off. I don't even know why people like to do this. You can't write word for word for what a man says because sometimes I repeat words. Yeah, like I just said, sometimes I repeat words. I just repeat many times now. So why do they do that? I don't get it. When you are reading the things, it becomes weird. We know what it's talking about. Now I'm lost where I was reading anyway. Trent Alexander-Arnold, who finished the season in the final form, is one of the 4 right backs in England squad after being selected, despite reports that he would have been left out. So 48 hours ago, we were talking if he was going to be included in the England squad. Yes. Then 24 hours ago, we were smiling that he was included. Now, 6 hours ago, we are talking, is he going to be taken out of the England squad? What is happening with Trent and what is happening with this young kid and this craziness that is happening? It's just weird, it's just weird, but that's how football is. But one thing that I know, he has become one of the most trending people on social media in the past weeks. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but yes, he has become one of them. So, Kieran Trippier and another of the right backs was at left against Australia, while Reece James and Kyle Walker were rested. Yes, unable to call on players for Chelsea and City and Manchester United. Oh, now that makes sense. The reason why these guys we didn't see them is because they are not yet in the England squad. So Trippier and Trent Alexander-Arnold were actually the best players that Southgate had in that squad. Oh, becomes a weird thing now. Anyway, we understand why he didn't go out because the other two were still celebrating and crying over celebrating and mourning over the UEFA Champions League final. They don't want me to go back there, but Chelsea fans would love me to do so, but not Manchester City. So yeah, so of course they were the only ones that were supposed to play. Even this guy on the left back for Chelsea, Chilwell was not there as well because he was still resting. Yeah, now that makes sense. Southgate sent out an experimenter. He was experimenting a team. It was Saka who staked a claim for a place in the starting lineup for the tournament open against Croatia at Wembley. The 19-year-old winger was lively present on the left flank and claimed his eye-catching display with a couple of second-half finishes. Okay, it's an amazing feeling for me and probably a bigger moment for me and stuff like that. I don't even want to read this. That makes it all weird. Get tired while reading some of these things. But anyway, we now understand why Trent Alexander-Arnold and Trippier had to play the whole game is because the other two are still celebrating and mourning over what happened in the Champions League final. That would be crazy even if I go back to that one, but we're going to leave it there. But also the most important thing to just visit in this situation is this. Now we are at a situation where we're just being told that Trent Alexander-Arnold is injured and there is a real chance that he might be at risk of actually going out of England if the injury is really, really, really serious. if the injury is really, really serious. And I am worried over my player. I love him a lot since as I'm a Liverpool fan, I always want to see my Liverpool player successful in every way. Virgil van Dijk, even the one who has left us in who? What's his name? Gini Ronaldo. All of those people, I just want to see them successful. But you can never always get what you want, and in those situations, it becomes weird. But anyway, let's talk about it. Oh, we are gonna talk about other things that were happening as well. The Trent Alexander-Arnold, we have to wait, guys, and be patient. But what would happen? That's what I'm actually asking from you guys. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think will happen if, at the end of the day, we are told Trent Alexander-Arnold is to be dropped out of the team that is going to Euro? Or Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to be fit, but he requires some time to recover. Then maybe might play in the middle of the tournament. But as he plays in the middle of the tournament, what would Southgate do? Should he take him out so that he doesn't risk him like what he did with Greenwood? Or should he put him in? Because, like I said, and I still say, the young kid and the young man deserved to be in that team and in that squad. So those are the questions that are in all of us faces, and we are wondering what would be decided by Southgate after getting the news or after being told what is happening. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to look at something. I'm trying to look at something before I continue. People, sorry for that. Whoa. Okay, we are done with that now. We are going back to the other news story that has been trending. No, not really trending. Trending is a big word. Okay, the other story that has been going all over the world. Yes, of course, it has been trending. Let me just say that it is of France. No go, but Benzema shines for France. Let me put that for you so that you see, so that I don't just see myself. This is the story. This is the like what they're saying. Oh my god, I'm going back to this. So no goals, but Benzema shines for France against Wales. So yesterday, France beat Wales convincingly 3-0 after Wales got a bizarre red card to guess what? My Liverpool player who was given a red card, which didn't make sense, especially that it was just a friendly. I don't know why the referee to complicate things, if that even makes sense. I have no idea. Why do you complicate things, referees? Anyway, let me continue with this. Karim Benzema missed the penalty and he hit the post. This is like his third miss. I don't know in how long, but all of them have been for France. It's weird, right? Is that a curse that you have? But in terms of playing inside and contributing what he does, he was outstanding. He made himself shine, and everyone were busy talking about what Benzema was doing. So Karim Benzema missed the penalty, and it hit the post, but deliver a fine performance in his first France comeback as the world champion, as the World Cup champions. Of course, let me just say the world champion beat a 10-man Wales 3-0 in the Euro warm-up games on Wednesday. So the Real Madrid striker back in the squad after for 5 years following a role with the coach Diego, whoever that is, helped his teammates shine with Kylian Mbappe. I saw the Griezmann goal, man. It was saucy. It was saucy. And Usman Dembele finding the back of the net. The Welsh threatened early, but had their wing chipped off in Nico Williams, who was shown a straight red card for the handling the ball from a ball Benzema attempt, which led to the forward missing a penalty in the 27th minute. France played they played something on Tuesday before whatever that's going to happen. But imagine Benzema kicks a ball, it hits the player's hand. They give the player a red card. Like of all the cards that this referee had, he gives a red card while it was just a friendly match. Something that we are just gonna talk about. That there were friendly matches building up to this game. We're not gonna care about what happened in the game. They give a young kid a straight red card. That's I'm sorry, nonsense. That was nonsense from the ref. And even though I'm not the only one who has been saying that, go watch the ESPN guys. They were fully surprised over what happened. But that gave the advantage to France. Imagine these guys are World Cup winners playing with a 10-man Wales. That was gonna be, should I say, an amazing game for them to just enjoy and destroy the team. And for that, scoring 3 goals, and Wales had to actually work so hard to defend. Man, but the Eden Hazard goal, man, it was so sick, people. It was out of this world. For me, it was out of this world. I really loved to see that goal. It was just amazing. But anyway, that's all that was happening in this game. There's really not much to talk about. If I have to, I'm gonna do that more when I'm now talking about the Euros themselves. I think that will be my last video today. I'll be covering all the Euros and all the players that were selected. I might not read the other names, but I'm gonna select the teams that I believe are gonna win the Euros. After selecting them, I'm gonna analyze every single player that was selected in those teams and why I highly believe that they can win the Euro. So that is going to be exciting. Trust me, I'm ready for that. I hope you guys are excited and ready to see me do that. Let me know in the comment section, am I leaving anything out before I go? Yeah, congratulations to Thomas Muller playing his first game for Germany after such a long time. And they didn't manage to win, but it was amazing to see him be part of the action, if that even makes sense. And also, Netherlands almost lost to Scotland. It was the last minute goal that was scored by who? Memphis Depay, that gave them a draw over the Scotland team. It was interesting to watch Gini Wijnaldum and Anne Robertson playing against each other. You know, you always love these things. It always makes it amazing to talk football in this time and whatever I'm doing right now. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, guys. What do you think about the Trent Alexander-Arnold injured and injury and whatever that is going to happen after that? And also, don't forget that we need you guys to click that like button. We need you to subscribe. I'll be covering the Euros, some of the games, not all of the games. I admit I will not put myself under pressure like that. I'll tell you I'll be covering the games, but I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on me. But at the same time, you guys should be ready for the excitement because I know I am ready for the excitement. On top of that, I want to hear what you guys are expecting. What do you think is going to happen in the Euro? And where do you see, I repeat, where do you see us? Where do you see these teams going in terms of the situations of whatever that is happening? Oh my God. Sorry for that. Oh. I'm reading something scary here underneath it, so I'm going to leave it like that. So where do you see England going, especially that they might be missing up some of the selected players already to the Euro, going out with some injuries? It has not yet been announced, but it's just some rumors. Anyway, we'll let you know as time goes. But anyway, click that like button, always important. Subscribe to the connect, that is always important. I need to go now because I have a video that is starting in a few minutes, so I need to prepare for that one as well. But all in all, thank you very much. You are awesome people. Click the like button, subscribe to the connect, make me feel good in my, what is today's today? Oh my God, I don't even know what the day is today. It's Thursday. Make my Thursday amazing by you clicking the like button and subscribing to the connect. And if you have questions, leave them there and I'll officially come back to them before I start the video that is coming up next. But on top of that, this is looking interesting. Trent Alexander-Arnold, I hope it's not a serious injury and I hope you come back. And Benzema, I hope you offer us more than just hitting the penalty and playing a good game. We want to see what you're going to offer this French team. But on top of that, this has been amazing, guys. You guys are amazing. I'm seeing the Football Connect growing. I will let you know all the things that has been happening. I know that I've hidden a subscription count. I'll let you know when I feel like it's ready. So keep telling your friends to come and check out this guy. His name is Sam and is trying to give you every information you need to know in terms of transfer, the Premier League, the Euros, and other things that is European connected, and also coming to Africa in the DSTV Premiership for South Africa. So let me know what you think, guys. This has been amazing. We'll be back again in a few minutes with me talking about the DSTV Premiership, like I told you. But also on top of that, we'll be back with the transfer news. Then I'll give you my teams that I think are going to win the Euro this season. And I'll tell you why I think so, looking at the players that have been selected by both or by all the managers that I'm thinking. It's going to be exciting. I'm not even sure right now who's going to win by. I'll make it interesting for you. And I want you guys to guess as well. Let me know who do you think is going to win the Euros and why you think that they're going to win the Euros so that we make this interesting. Like I told you in the beginning of the season, I'm compiling, in the beginning of this video, I'm compiling a video of the best jerseys for next season for all the teams in Europe and some of the countries. So tell me which one is your best on the Football Connect on Facebook and also on Instagram, not Twitter, because Twitter you cannot put a lot of pictures, but on Facebook and on Instagram, so that I can put your comments in the Football Connect or I can include them in the video that I'm making so that we hear what you think. Don't forget to tell people about the Football Connect. We are growing strong and it's all because of you. And thank you very much for that. Sam, signing out. Out.
Beats the goalkeeper. He's just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff.